Hi Becky, it's great to be chatting with you today. Welcome along. And how has your week been?
Very good, thank you. Very busy.
So in October, I met with Sharon Holmes, who works for CAMS, and Bridget Davis, who works within school nursing. And they taught me a lot more about how these different NHS services work in schools and outside of them as well, to support people with their health, physical health, mental health, all sorts of things. So it's really great to meet you, Becky, as you are actually a practicing school nurse. How long have you been working in this role?
So I've been a school nurse for just over a year, and prior to that I worked in adult physical health services. So I did adult general nursing and sexual health nursing, and I worked in the homeless healthcare team most recently.
So really broad kind of background. That's great. I bet you can apply a lot of stuff you've learnt from there within schools.
Yeah.
So to start off with, would you be able to let people know just a bit more about the professional role and the organisations that you work for and how they relate?
So I'm a school nurse working for Gloucester Health and Care. We work with young people of school age, 5 to 19, and we visit schools, colleges and see children and families in their own homes. We aim to provide support for all aspects of health and well-being in order for children and young people to develop and reach their full potential, and also empower them to maintain their own health and well-being. We work with lots of professional groups such as child and adolescent mental health, speech and language therapists, occupational therapists, physios, GPs, counsellors. The list is quite endless.
And I'm just curious about thinking from a listener's perspective, what someone could expect when they visit the school nurse for the very first time, and what help can a school nurse offer for mental health specifically?
Our service offers confidential support to all young people who need it for physical and emotional health. Each secondary school has an allocated school nurse visiting weekly who offers a listening ear, a friendly face, advice and guidance on how best to support. All of this is with consent. Some children and young people need signposting and referring to other agencies, others just appreciate a chat and to offload. We keep our consultations confidential. We don't tell teachers or parents, but we do ask the young people to speak to a trusted adult. However, if we feel someone is at risk of harm, we do seek advice, and this is explained to every child who visits our sessions. We also run a chat health service whereby children can text their concerns to a school nurse on duty, and we can help and advise that way. This is a free service and is kept anonymous.
Brilliant. And are there any other, you've mentioned the chat health, which is great. Are there any other services that young people should make more use of, do you think?
There's plenty of online services and resources, and they're really good quality. However, face-to-face appointments are often more helpful to children, and these are offered in schools and at home. I think young people are keen to use services, just maybe need some support to access them.
Mm-hmm. And some young people may really worry about that first face-to-face meeting. They might worry about being noticed by their peers or feel embarrassed to leave a lesson for support. So what would your reply be to those kind of concerns?
I really think it's so important to dispel any myths and stigma around mental health. We all have mental health, and like our physical health, sometimes it needs some attention. Life is busy, and for some young people really stressful. Asking for help and recognising when things aren't quite right is a sign of real strength and courage and should be applauded. School nurses will treat children with compassion and understanding. We are there to support you when you need it. Lots of us have undergone additional mental health training to provide the best care for your needs.
Amazing. And just coming towards the end of this interview then, Becky, is there one piece of practical advice that you would give above all others to young people who are struggling with their mental health, and what would that be?
Yeah, it's really important that you understand that you're not alone. There is help available, and nothing bad ever lasts forever. If you need help, take that first step and ask for support. Talking is key, and if the young person does not want to do this alone, they can seek support with a friend.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's been really helpful talking with you today. So if a young person would like to make contact with any of the services you've mentioned, actually face-to-face or chat health, how should they go about it?
We've got a school nurse page on the Gloucester Health and Care website, and our details are with all schools, so we can be contacted easily via teachers or other trusted adults in school. and Teens in Crisis and other agencies have their own independent websites, and we can put you in touch with those if you need to.
Brilliant. Thank you. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. Thanks so much for your time.
You're welcome.